So how long does SEO take? Look, let's not mess around. I know you're not here for the "it depends" answer, right? Well, here's what I can say. So the general consensus, based off data, based off SEOs, experts, the community, and things that I've seen as well, is that it can take anywhere from 4 to 12 months to start seeing results from search engine optimization. However, let's get this right straight away. No SEO under the sun can guarantee a timescale for ranking. It is simply impossible, and the answer I just gave you doesn't quite sit right with me either, because 4 to 12 months, that is a massive timescale. There's a massive difference between 4 months and 12 months. So with that in mind, what the hell is the point in this video? Well, your question shouldn't be how long does SEO take? Your question should be, what are the factors that influence how long SEO takes, and how can I speed it up? But that's way less catchy. Plus, the keyword research I did for this video showed that how long does SEO take was a way juicier keyword for me to tackle, so don't hate the player, hate the game, son. So what are the factors that can influence how long SEO might take? Well, in truth, there are loads of them. I mean, you're looking at stuff like the age of a website, the authority of a website, backlinks, the quality of the backlinks, content, keywords, content strategy, UX, any site issues. There is loads of stuff, but forget all of that for 1 second. A more important overview is a general look of where your site is at. In general, bigger sites who may have already dipped their toe in SEO a little bit, don't have clunky design, have good architecture. A lot of these have already captured what we call low-hanging fruit in SEO. For these sites, they're usually going after the bigger, more juicier, tougher keywords, and these take a lot longer to rank for. On the flip side, some newer sites can generate some really nice, quick improvement if done the right way, especially if SEO has not been a focus for them in the past. Think of it this way. It's easier to move from position 100 to position 10 than it is to move from position 10 to position 1. Also, the more competitive the industry and the keyword, the longer it's going to take to rank. A technique that I love to use for brand new websites after making sure that everything is technically sound is to target long tail, low competition keywords. These are often more informational, they get the wheels turning, they get the site picked up by search engines, and they start to make the site relevant for a topic or a niche. If your site is brand new and you are trying to rank, I highly suggest doing this instead of worrying about going for big backlinks or going for the big guns in terms of keywords. You want to start building up your site relevance and building up the authority in a niche or a topic by going for long tail, low competition keywords that you are capable of ranking for. And that bit is really important. The capability of a website to rank for a keyword is something you need to take into account. The truth is, a newer site is going to have a really tough, borderline impossible time trying to rank for a really highly competitive, highly searched keyword than an older, more established, more authoritative site. The thing is, this also works the other way round. I've worked with big sites who have managed to rank sometimes on accident for those long tail, low competition keywords in a matter of days. The thing is, for these sites, there's often bigger fish to fry. The point I'm getting at with all of this is that success in SEO is relative. Okay, so a brand new website could go from getting 50 visitors a month to 100 visitors a month. That's doubled their increase. That's a 50% increase in people that are coming to the site, whereas an established site may go from 50,000 visitors a month to 50,050 visitors a month. That's the same amount of new visitors that are coming in, but it's inconsequential. It's a drop in the ocean to them. The other point I want to make is that you can't control what other people are doing. The SERPs are a constant moving thing. Everyone else is also doing SEO, so if you sit still, you will get overtaken. SEO is an investment that requires maintenance and ongoing attention to deliver results. So how long does SEO take as a question is fundamentally incorrect. Why? Because you never really stop doing SEO. So let's talk about how we can actually speed up SEO. To do that, we have to have a little talk about why SEO actually takes so long to begin with. So much goes into SEO before any actual action is taken on the website or off the website. So from the beginning of an SEO campaign, you have to analyze all the current rankings, analyze competitors, find keywords, figure out a content strategy, do an audit on the site technically to make sure everything is sound. All of this takes so much time if you do it properly. So with this in mind, in my experience, the most important difference I've seen to how quickly a website can rank is this. How quickly are you able to make changes to your website? The reality is on-page SEO and changes that you make to the actual website itself are going to have way more effect than anything else. So do you have access to this yourself? Do you have to go to a web developer? Do you have a team that you have to run things by? How many hoops do you have to jump through before anything is actually done on the website itself? If big changes are taking a lot of time to implement, one of the best ways of speeding up SEO is to actually make more changes to the website. Making great content efficiently and quickly is one of the best formulas to ranking quickly on search engines. Easier said than done, I know, and bigger websites and bigger companies are often the biggest culprits of this. I've seen so many sites drag their feet with changes, having to go through multiple people to get approval. And by the time it actually gets on the site, you know what? The competitor's gone and done something better and the goalposts have moved. It's all about where you direct your energy. And SEO is changing now. Well, it already has changed. I mean, the experience for a user and the quality of the content is much more important than backlinks and off-page SEO stuff at the moment. So if things are taking a lot of time to make on-page SEO changes, it's going to take a lot longer for you to rank. And we've spoken about the different factors that affect how long it takes, but the one variable here is you or whoever you've hired to do your SEO campaign. I mean, the quality of the work that you're actually doing is going to make a massive difference to rank. And if you're doing crap stuff, you ain't going to rank as quickly as someone who's absolutely killing it. So I hope that made sense. I hoped it was helpful in figuring out how long SEO can take to see results. And I hope you guys found it useful with the tips for brand new websites about grabbing those low competition, low hanging fruit keywords, getting picked up by Google, getting recognized, and then gunning for those big spots later on. If you have any questions or need any help, there'll be some links in the description where you can hit me up and speak to me one-on-one. Other than that, good luck, take care, and I'll speak to you guys soon.